Hi, it's Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. Today what I'm going to be doing is a July week 2 check-in and cash stuffing for July week 3. I did change up my system this month. If you have not seen my previous 2 videos, what I did this time was I just took all the cash for my gift sinking fund as well as all of my cash envelopes and put it into one pile of money. I did go on vacation last week, and instead of using the vacation money I had set aside, I went ahead and used my regular money instead so that I could kind of just see if I could stay on track for this month. So it actually worked out pretty well. I'm a little confused. I've lost $20 somewhere in the mix, which, considering how much money went in and out of my cash envelopes last week, I'll take that as a win. So let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and updated my transactions. I did notice when I was looking at my Capital One card that I had missed 2 gas transactions from the beginning of the month, so I went ahead and added those in. So I'll just start with gas. So for gas, I've had 5 transactions. My budget was $49. Now, considering that I drove to California and back, I pretty much felt like I would go over and I would just take vacation money for gas, but everybody kind of chipped in, so I might be okay. 18 plus parking. So I have spent $152 so far for gas, and I have a budget of $200. So I do need to gas up my daughter's car before I give it back to her, and then hopefully I might be a little bit over, but that's okay. And then for groceries, we were in a timeshare, so we were able to cook and use, leftovers, things like that. So I had $90 plus $16.50. That's it. So we split it 4 ways, so it's not like the total cost was mine. So for groceries, I'm just gonna put 107 because I always round. So $237 was what I had left. I spent 107. I have 130 for the balance of the month. Probably gonna go over a little bit in groceries. So for eating out, I had $50 plus 51, so 101. So 154 was what I had, 101. So I have 53 left. Yeah, definitely gonna be over in that category. And then for allowance, I haven't spent much for allowance. I spent 22 plus 13, $35 for my allowance. So I definitely will be taking probably food out of allowance. Minus 35, so I have 156 left. And then for giving, went to church online. Excited to get back into a routine of being able to go. So I have $200 left. Household, okay. I had 60 in my budget. I spent 196. So right there, I'm really over. 60, so I am over $136. End up having to buy sheets for 2 different beds because I had people staying here while I was gone, and then also a rug I had to replace, so it escalated quickly. So 136. And then for entertainment, I haven't spent anything. So, and then personal care, I have not spent anything. I never got to go, spent 20 at the beginning of the month, and then I've not spent anything. I was gonna go get a pedicure, but I never had time before my vacation. So for entertainment, I still have 100, and personal care, I have 80. Okay, so that's where it stands now. Now, for the money left in my wallet from my trip, so what I did was I had put $600 aside for vacation. I ended up taking out $300 because we went to the casino twice, and I didn't want to touch this money for the casino, so I did that separately. So I just kept it all separate. So what I have left of the $500 that I started with, so I added $430 for the week because that's what I took the amount of cash I had and divided it by 4. Plus I had 70 rolled over from the week before, so I started with 500. And I have left 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 255 left. So 430 minus 255, so 175. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this money is I'm going to put it back into here. This is the money I had left over for the last 2 weeks of the month. And then you're going to see what I did with gifting and what I did for household. So, okay, so the first thing I want to do is take out the money that I spent for household because that came out of my checking account because I used my Target Red card. So that was $196. Right? Was that what it was? Yes, 196. So 150, 70, 95, and 96. So this needs to go back to bank. I need to put that back into my account. And then for my sister's birthday, I took everyone to the movies and bought popcorn and everything, and that was $71. And that also I did on Apple Pay, so that also needs to go, needs to come out of birthday and go back to bank. Where's birthday? No, gifts. It needs to come out of gifts. Okay, so I originally took $200 out of here, and that was money that was, I pulled out to buy gift cards and gift cash and things like that for birthdays, and I've tracked it all in here. And then I need to remove 71, and that needs to go back to bank. 71. So both of these came out of my cushion in my account, so these are going to go back to bank. Okay, so let's take a look at sinking funds first and what happened here. So we'll start with gifts. Okay, so I took out $1,000 for gifts. You saw me just move the $71. I took out $200 in cash, and then these two, 50 and 50, came out of off my Capital One card. So I need to take another 100 out of gifts to go back to the bank. So I should have 2,371. So if I have 1,000 minus 371, I should have 629 left. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so I have $6.29 left in gifts. I still have my daughter's birthday yet. So I may be able to actually put some of this into the savings account, my sinking fund. So right now gifts is going to stay there and everything is accounted for. And I need to put this back into bank. Okay, so gifts is done. I spent $19 on medical. Etsy shop, I spent $18. Technology, that comes out of that sinking fund at the end of the month. And then for my mom, I spent $9 and $67, but my dad paid me back for the $67. So the $9 is all I've really spent out of cash. So I'm gonna just cross that out. And then clothing, I have not spent anything so far. So that's where my sinking funds stand. And then let's go ahead and put money in for the next week. So for, yeah, I haven't spent miscellaneous. I didn't spend personal card. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. So basically this money is what I need to divide by 2 weeks because that's what I have left in the month. So I have 300, 450, 20, 40, 60, 80, 550, 20, 40, 60, 80, 650, 20, 40, 60, 80, 750, 780, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So 889, right? It does not sound right. Okay, let's recount. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3. So 300 plus 150, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, oh no, wait, there, plus, okay, you can tell I just drove back from California today, and I have, I'm not mentally back yet. 1, 2, 3, okay, 300, 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so 958. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out the $200 for clothing that I had put aside. Where's clothing? I know I used it as a... Oh, there it is, 200. Okay, I'm going to put that aside first because I do want to make sure that gets put into that sinking fund. So I'm going to add 200 plus 300, 480 is what I have in clothing. And I'm doing that just because my husband's going to be out of town now till the whole rest of this month. He won't be back until the 2nd. So I don't need to worry about as much groceries and things like that. So then I'm going to take the balance of this and divide it by 2. divided by 2. So it's basically $380 a week instead of the $430 that I thought I was going to have per week. And that is because I overspent in household. So that came off the top. So 150, 250, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390. Okay, so this is what I have to work with this week. 150, 360, 80, 350, no, 250, 380, 350, 360, 370, 380. Math should not be this difficult. 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 250, 220, no, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, 380. Okay, so I've got 380, and then I should have about that for the rest. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Okay, gosh, that was hard. Okay, so that leaves me with this money in my wallet for this week. And that leaves me with this money for next week. Okay, I'll put that to the side. And then, just leave that there. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put that back over there. So clothes is fully funded. Gifts, I'm still gonna need for this month. Okay, my birthday envelope. So I have, my birthday's tomorrow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. So I'm gonna just put it to the side. And we are going to dinner tomorrow night. But I was gonna buy something with it, but I might just take it. And my sister and I have the same birthday. She's in town from Chicago. So we're gonna kind of go do some things on Monday and Tuesday before she leaves. So I'm just gonna earmark the money for that. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Savings challenge for this week is 130. So 130. Okay, so 125 for the first week, 130 for the second week, so 255. Oh my God, we've had way too much food, alcohol, and sun. I cannot think. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 220, 240, 250, 255. Okay, that's right. So that's savings challenge. And then back to the bank. Because I ate into my cushion, I may go ahead and put this back physically in the bank. Let's see, it's 200. 300, 60. Okay, hold on. I swear this is not my first time counting money. I swear. If this is your first time watching my video, I normally know how to count money, but I am trying to get this done so it's not too late, and I probably should have taken a few more minutes to separate money, but okay, so I have 1, 2, 350. $450, $470, $475, $479 that needs to go back to the bank of money that I've used out of my checking account or off on my Capital One. So I may just go ahead and take this back so that this month is balanced. So as I go into the month of August, I'll still have my $1,000 cushion in the bank, and I'll kind of reset my budget at the beginning of August to the method that I want to use for the month, you know, going forward. So I don't know if I'm going to use this way or if I'm going to go back to my other way, which was to have cash envelopes, and they each had a budget, and the cash went into that envelope, and when that money was gone, whatever that category was, I was done. So I am kind of enjoying this way. It does give me a lot more freedom, and I've been really good as far as whatever the cash I have here, I've not been using my account. The 2 times I used my account, my Target Red card automatically comes out of my checking account, and the Apple Pay was the only way I could buy the tickets online without using my credit card, because I didn't want to use my credit card. So so that is my cash envelope stuffing and balancing of July week 2, and I'm set for July week 3. So I will see you next week. I hope you're all doing really well on your budget. Take care, and thank you so much for watching.